Hello my viewers, if you're interested in buying a helmet like this, or maybe a life-size one, you can go over there and shop at greenguy.com. They have NCAA teams, they have NFL teams, they have all your favorite teams. They even have the teams that you don't like the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens. I don't know why anybody buy that, but they have that too if you want to buy it. So go over there and use my promo code PITSEN and go and shop some of your favorite football helmets now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We've seen the Steelers, of course, go out there and have practice with the Buccaneers. The Steelers have some things to clean up a little bit, but it's practice still at the end of the day. So we'll probably see them go out there and shine like they did last week in the preseason game against the Jaguars. I might have a video before the game come out. Before they play the Buccaneers tomorrow, I'm gonna have a video about the things I want to see and in that preseason game from certain players and certain things I want to see. I'm looking forward to seeing in that game, so be on the lookout for that. I might live stream on my channel, the Arsenal DB channel. I might live stream on that channel the first half of the preseason game, but I'm definitely gonna do a review, of course, right after the game. Of course, we're gonna look out for that, other things I liked from the game and the things that happened in the preseason game. I can't wait to the regular season. We got this, and we got one more week of preseason football, and then we're gonna get ourselves geared up and prepared for the first week of football in a few more weeks too, as well after that. So that'll be nice to see us finally getting out there and playing some real football, meaningful football. Well, preseason is meaningful too, of course, as well, to get players acclimated, and some people trying to make the team, of course, and keep their careers going. So of course it's meaningful, but tomorrow, like in a sense of getting to that level where you're on a road to trying to see if you can make the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens. Of course, the first game against the Jets should be very nice. Of course, we also been seeing the Cam Heyward stuff. People calling Cam Heyward a hypocrite and all type of things. Because he did say you want to be a Steeler or you don't want to be a Steeler, and people now using that against him because of his contract situation that's going on right now. But I think Cam Heyward wants to be a Steeler. He wants to be a Steeler. There's not a problem like him being a Steeler. I think he just want to get more money. So we'll see what happens. We see a lot of different media people weigh in on it, former players and Hall of Famers weigh in on it, of course, as well. I think I seen Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco talking about it. They're saying like Cam Heyward's had a good career, but he's a little older. So is it really warranted for Steelers to pay him that money like that? But then you look at it from another perspective, you're like, well, Cam Heyward went out there and balled out last season. So him asking for this is nothing too crazy like that, because he was a big part of our defense being so good last year, our front seven being so good last year. So you can say you can kind of pay him. Also, and like the way I'm looking at it, I feel like if Cam Heyward wanted to get more money in the long run, I'm surprised he just didn't sign a 1-year deal last year. Because I think he signed a 2-year deal? He signed a 2 or 3-year deal last year extension. No, a 2-year deal extension, I think, yeah. Because he played the last year of his deal last year on his past season, and then he had the new deals coming in. I'm surprised he just didn't let that play out and then just see what happens, of course. And if you go out there and ball out, then you can go ask for more money, of course, like you get a 1-year deal, like some players do. But I guess maybe that wasn't offered to him, or maybe he just thought this was to be the best offer possible. So I don't know, but they're gonna figure it out eventually. The Steelers always do a very good job in figuring out everything with the contracts and stuff, try to eliminate distractions so we can get ready and focus on the season. People also discussing about Caleb Johnson and Aaron Rodgers. They had a little situation. They said like Aaron Rodgers and him had a little outburst, or I guess a little argument or debate or something, I guess on the sideline, maybe a certain play that ran wrong or something. But that's good. That's part of the chemistry building up, guys learning each other's styles and tendencies and just getting better, of course, as the game goes. We also seen, of course, Coach Tomlin. He was talking and discussing things, and he said that Jalen Ramsey is going to be a guy who he's going to put on a lot of top opposing receivers. He said Jalen Ramsey is going to be the guy who he looks forward to seeing. Coach Tomlin loves Jalen Ramsey. He loves a lot of players on his team, but he always wanted Jalen Ramsey on his team. He used to always talk about Jalen Ramsey's greatness every time he played the team that Jalen Ramsey was on, whether it was the Rams or whether he was on when he was with the. I don't know if we played him when he was with the Dolphins. I don't think so. Right. We played him when he was with the Rams. We played him when he was with the Jaguars, of course, many times like that. But Coach Tomlin's always raved about him, his energy and the physicality he played with. So, of course, Coach Tomlin's going to be definitely looking forward to putting him against opposing teams' best receivers, and we know he can go out there and do his thing. I know Steven Nelson, a former Steeler cornerback, he was saying stuff, I guess like hating a little bit on Jalen Ramsey. He was saying like, oh, Ramsey is going to be guarding the top receiver. I'm betting against whoever opposing receiver is, because he's going to get beat every time. He said, let's go. Ever since Steven Nelson got canned by the Steelers, he has been real salty. He was a pretty solid player, of course, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but He acting like he all pro sometimes. I'm like, nah, Jalen Ramsey might be a little older, of course. Jalen Ramsey, don't get it twisted now. Jalen Ramsey's still like that. He's 7-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first team All Pro. I think he got like 5 All Pros in general, like that, and 3 of them first team. You know, he's an amazing player, Super Bowl champion. Probably gonna be a future Hall of Famer as well. And he got a lot left in the tank too as well. Now he's playing with a team that has more defense, better depth as well surrounding him from the DBs as well, and from the front 7 as well. So you're gonna have a lot more guys around him helping them, so make your job easier. Like I mentioned before many times, and when you're playing with the Steelers pride themselves on defense. It's always easier to play with the Steelers if you're a defender, because it's like I'm looking around, I got TJ Watt up front, I got Cam Heyward, I got Alex Highsmith. Then I look next to me, if I'm a linebacker, I got Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, and then I got the cornerbacks. I got Darius Slay now, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got JPJ. So you got people everywhere who can go out there and hold their own and do a very good job. All pros at different positions, leadership at different positions. So it's always easier. So when you bring a great player in that situation to a defense is already great, you're gonna make them even better like that, especially when they're all in sync. And Jalen Ramsey fits and embodied what the Steeler fully is, like that, being physical, going out there and playing. So it's gonna be nice to see. I can't wait to see the regular season start and see our first matchup. We're gonna see Jalen Ramsey going against Garrett Wilson, most likely. Garrett Wilson for the most part. And you're also gonna see, of course, Sauce Gardner versus DK Metcalf. That's really nice to see as well. So that first game will be crazy. You got Justin Fields playing against the Steelers, the team that had him. Thought he was going to be the future guy for them, and they decided not. You know, they tried to offer him something, but it wasn't enough, and he went to the Jets. And now you got Aaron Rodgers, who was on the Jets, who left the Jets as well after it didn't go so well, and returning back there to play. Of course, the Steelers never play an opening game in their home field, maybe because the Pirates play the same time and they be conflicted a little bit, but they play on the same field as well. But the Steelers it's a lot of storylines in this game for the Steelers and for the Jets. So it's gonna be a nice game. Of course, a nice showing between the two teams. I can't wait to see what happens. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow before the preseason game, probably a few hours before, discussing some things I want to see. And then after the preseason game, I'll be talking about things I like, and stay with it. You know, after that, we got one more, and after that, we're getting ourselves geared up and pumped up. I'm gonna have the hype video coming out eventually, and all the cool things coming out, the scheduling. Well, I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna start doing a live post-game show, of course, and probably live stream preview as well. I just be on the lookout for that. You can probably see a lot of those throughout the year. Most likely you'll probably see, because it's 17 games, so you're probably gonna see about at least 13 or 14 of those. Some of them might be pre-ticked, it might be somewhere else. When it happens, some of them might not be available to do it live, but most of the time I'm gonna try to at least get like 12 or 13 at least live of them, live videos. So it's gonna be great to see. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you do, hey, subscribe up, share it, and get ready for a great season. Peace out.